Oh, come on.
Is in need of a second date update this morning, and she came to the right place. Hi,
Yes.
Emily.
Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm really hoping you can help me out here.
We're certainly going to try. Why don't you tell us how you met Parker and how the first date went? We'll go from there.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Well, we went out, and I really liked him, and I thought we had some, serious chemistry and potential, and now I can't get a hold of him. It's, weird. I have no idea why. I mean, we met on Tinder, decided to meet for drinks to see where it went, and it went great. So, yeah, I'm not really sure why I'm not hearing from him and why I can't get a hold of him. Because, after a few drinks, we went and grabbed something to eat, and it kept going, just great conversation and lots of laughs. And so after a couple of hours, we decided to go back to his place, and I was there for a few hours, and then I went home to feed my cat. And
Is that what you told him?
yeah, I mean, it's actually
I gotta
true.
go home and feed my cat.
Yeah, no, I'm not big on sleeping at somebody's house that I don't know really well. I'm not a great sleeper, and I need my own mattress and pillows. So I left, but I did tell him that I'd really like to see him again, and he was like, "Yeah, that'd be great." And so after a couple of days of not hearing from him, I texted him a couple times and called once, and nothing back. And I don't know. I really did think that we had, some serious connection, and it was a lot of fun. So,
Well, until you said I got to leave to feed my cat in the dark of night.
Is that a mood killer?
yeah, I
leave food out for my cat, so I don't have to go rushing back home. But that's just us.
Well,
Not
some
everybody
cats
does
like
that.
the wet food,
Yeah.
Big and eats
either
4
way,
times
that's
a day.
not a reason to be peace person. I don't know. So I'm crazy bummed about it, and I'm hoping he'll make up for it.
I mean, I get that thing about you're wanting to sleep in your own space, and sometimes it's weird sleeping at someone else's place. But he may have taken that as a sign, all right, well, she doesn't.
Like you snuck out in the middle of the night kind of thing.
Well, I'm just thinking, okay, so obviously she's not comfortable here. Maybe maybe she's not comfortable with me, or maybe I didn't perform to her liking, and he just took it as a blow off, even if you didn't intend it that way.
I'd hope not. And that was definitely not my intention. So hopefully we can find out the truth.
Yeah, one way or another, for sure. Why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call Parker and see how he took it, or maybe there's something else going on entirely. He could just be busy. That has happened, and we'll find out for sure. A second date update continues next with Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102. So Emily met Parker on Tinder, and they kind of eased their way into it with just drinks. And as these things often go, it can sometimes lead to dinner. And between the conversation and the laughs and the chemistry, she saw some real potential there. So they end up going back to his place that night. But she didn't stay the whole night because she had to go home and feed her cat.
No, believe me, I rush home from work every day so Biggin can have his second meal.
Well, if you're not
you
feeding
got a
them,
special case there.
You might start eating
Yeah.
one of the other ones.
well, that's what I was going to say. If you don't feed them, he might eat you, Jen. You got a bunch of lions and sables and lynxes just running around that place.
Somebody had to say it, right?
I know. I had to go feed him a chicken leg.
She's selling these cats to drug dealers on the side.
That is kind of a weird, now that you think about it, kind of a weird reason to leave the house. You just feel like the cat should be okay.
Yeah, I mean, we've left our cat for the weekend, and he's fine.
Yeah, you
he's
just put out a
she's
bunch
got
of
water
food.
and food. Yeah, so it's not surprising to me that he's not calling you back, because I might have taken that as a blow off. But there could be a completely different reason here for Parker, if there's any reason at all. Sometimes they just get busy, right?
Yeah.
So if you're ready, Emily, we're going to call Parker and see what's going on.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Thank you.
Hopefully, get you a second date.
Hello.
Hello, is this Parker?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Parker, it's Jeff and Jenn at Q102 Radio.
Hi, Parker.
How are you, man?
Good. Really? Are you guys kidding around? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, Fritch and Tim are here too.
Good morning.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. You got a few minutes?
Yeah, did I win something or something? What's going on here?
Well, we spoke to a friend of yours who sounds very nice. Her name is Emily. You had dinner with her drinks and dinner with her recently, and she spoke very highly of you. I think she would like to see you again. Now, I don't know if you're aware, but she's tried to reach out unless she's got the wrong number, and there's been no response back from you. Not to be a pest, but she's enlisted our services to see if maybe this is an intentional blow-off, or have you just had a lot going on?
Yeah, I'm not that busy. I definitely am not getting back to her for specific reasons. So,
is it because she left to go feed her cat?
I wish it was that, but no, it's definitely something else. I don't know what she told you, but we were having a great time. Things were going really well. Dinner, drinks, the whole, 9 yards. And, we ended up back at my place, and things progressed, and we were having a good time, and we were in the middle of everything, and she definitely called me the wrong name.
Oh.
And
Well, that happens.
Yeah, it does happen.
I think one of my favorites.
That's not that uncommon on the first interlude.
and I one of my favorite scenes from a movie is it was Bull Durham. She's sleeping with the one guy. She calls out the other guy's name, and then she says, he says, "You just called me that," and she said, would you rather me be sleeping with him and calling out your name, or sleeping with you and calling out his name?
Oh.
Nice recovery.
And it worked. It totally
He's
worked.
like, I don't care.
They both finished. Yeah.
Okay.
He got over it. Yep. Oh, all right. Good point.
Did she keep calling you by the wrong name, or was it just once?
It was just the one time, but then at the end of the movie, she ended up with the other guy.
Ah.
Yeah, if she would have just did it once, it would have been forgivable. I mean, like you said, stuff happens. We just met. But she definitely said it again. Oh, my God, Brad, this is so good. And I was like, my name's Parker.
Yeah, it's not even close.
And she acknowledged it. She goes, oh, yeah, Brad's tomorrow night.
Oh, no, she did not.
Girl, you are in trouble.
And she did it without even winking. It was totally just seamless. She didn't even miss a beat with it. Didn't apologize for it, nothing. She just kept going.
And I wonder if she didn't realize she said it out loud.
Emily?
Oh, my gosh. I really don't remember that at all.
Oh, yeah. 100% you said that.
Trouble. That's trouble.
Well, was there a date the next night with some guy named Brad?
Yeah, how was Brad? What did you guys do? Did you leave to feed the cat?
I prefer it. I mean, it didn't go great. It's not somebody I want to continue to date, but that's not why I'm here. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I'm really sorry. I had no idea, and I had more to drink than I usually do, and it was late, and I was kind of tired, and it just slipped out. I'm sure. I'm so sorry.
You're not even going to deny the thing about Brad? Did you sleep with him too? I mean, what was that whole situation?
Oh, wow. Okay. Slut shaming me much? Well, frankly, it's none of your business. We went out on one date, and we weren't anywhere close to having the exclusivity conversation. I'm allowed to date who I want to date, and I didn't mean to mix up names. I obviously was a little more tipsy than I thought. So
how many guys are you sleeping with at the same time? 2, 3, 7? What's your number here?
Whoa, okay, out of line. And this is a little unfortunate because now I'm really no longer interested as you slut shame me.
Oh, that turned pretty quick. You're the one who had Jeff and Jen call me, but whatever.
Yeah, because I needed answers. You were a little baby and you actually couldn't tell me what was going on.
You were screaming somebody else's name while we were hooking up. You wanted, and I just met you. You wanted me to call you on the carpet right there?
Just an answer would be fine. If that was the reason, just tell me.
I could have gotten past the name thing. I would have been just like, it's Jeff. Oh, yeah, Jeff.
Yeah. Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff. But then when she's like, oh, yeah, Brad's tomorrow night, I'd be like, all right, now come on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm here to apologize, but obviously you don't realize that I'm a human being and I make mistakes. And also, you're a little baby. You can't even, acknowledge something that you were felt shitty about and tell me. Yeah, no.
For what it's worth, Parker, you were the one she wanted to revisit, not Brad.
That's true.
Jeff. He's
That
trying
we
to-
know of.
Trying to save this.
Always.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's exactly how I felt, but now I'm feeling otherwise.
Hey.
All right. Well, darn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Parker, I appreciate you taking the call.
Yeah,
That sucks. I'm sorry, man.
all good here. I made peace with the fact, she's the one that's got a stomach that, she's not going to get a second date with, what did she call me, a baby? So that's on her. So whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And Emily, we do appreciate you putting yourself out there. I'll give you that.
Yeah, obviously I got to be a little careful with how much I drink.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We all do, girl.
Yep.
Best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
And if you need a little help with a second date update, all you have to do is send us an email, Jeff and Jenn at WKRQ.com.
Okay. Excuse me. Coming up, let's see, some news that didn't make the news. A new vibrating pill to treat constipation.
Vibrating pill.
Yeah.
So you swallow the pill, it vibrates.
That's the
That's
technology.
the assumption.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to help jog it out, I guess.
Okay.
So we'll add
Shake
that
it
story.
loose.
I'll go into more detail a little later. Also, a grocery store robot made a run for it. We got all the news that didn't make the news coming up, plus Secret Sound at 7:40. And we will have a brand new clue. But